Mona here at Craft Klatch, and today we're going to do a resin project. We're going to do a resin pendant, and it's going to be of a skyline. Now, I live outside of Chicago, so I'm going to do the Chicago skyline, and I'll have a link to where you can find that image down in the description below. It's a royalty-free image, and they had some other cities there as well. For this particular project, I have this plastic mold, and I'm going to use this cavity, this rectangular cavity, and I printed out the skyline onto a piece of transparency film. I printed it out on a piece of paper a couple times just to make sure I had gotten the size correct. So I'm just cutting it down now, and I'll size it to make sure it fits in. I'm going to trim a little bit more off these corners, and when I think it fits well, I'm going to mix less than ½ ounce of resin. I just want enough to cover the bottom. So if you're making multiples of these or something, you can mix more resin, but you just need a real small amount for this. And I have some resin mixed, and I'm going to pour just a little bit down into the cavity, just enough to cover the bottom. Then I'm going to take my lighter, pop the bubbles. Then I will take my skyline image and just slide it right in. Then I'll use my stir stick, press it down. I want to make sure there are no bubbles underneath it. Then I'll pop the bubbles again. Now we're going to let this sit, and how long you want it to sit depends. I would say the absolute minimum 2 hours, but you could let it sit overnight, wouldn't really matter. We have our pendant, and I have a little bit of resin in both of these cups, and all I'm going to do is take my stir stick, dip it into the India ink, and mix it in here. And now I'm going to use the red, dip my stir stick in there. So I'm mostly going to want to have blue along the top, so I'm going to drip it right along that very top edge. And I'm going to want to add red on the bottom because I want it to look like the sun might be coming up a little bit. And you can help them blend if you want. And if they need a little bit of help, you can take a stir stick or something and kind of help some of the blending. And you want to take your lighter, pop the bubbles, and let it sit a minimum of 12 hours. So here is our skyline pendant. It has cured, so we're going to pop it right out. And look how cool that looks. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but can you see the coloration behind there? Where we have the blue on top and the pink below. And all you need to do now, if you need to clean up the edges, you can with some scissors or whatever you need to do. Here's the front. Here's the back. The back is shiny and the front has a little bit of matte finish to it. And that's because of the mold. All you need to do now is get a jewelry bail and glue it onto the back. Just like that. You want some clear drying glue. So I hope you like this, you guys. I think it's kind of cool. It has a nice effect to it. And be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the skyline pendant, and I hope you give it a try. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye, guys.